Hi guys, today we're going to react to Faith by IFA. First time reaction, we don't know this artist. This was a Buy Me Coffee request from Lost Hate. Thank you, Lost Hate. We appreciate your support.
Thank you, Lost Hate. We appreciate you introducing us to another new artist. Thank you very much for the ongoing support.
I was controlled by endless shadows, never driving me insane, that I won't let my past dictate my fate.
I'll elaborate. Wow. Lost Hate knows our taste in music. I love the sensation I get from the heaviness of this song. It's a heavy subject matter as well. It reminds me of, visually, it reminds me of Lars von Trier films with the chains and the outdoors. And her growl makes everything more severe. The subject matter deals with a form of mental illness or some sort of depression. And she's talking about snapping out of it and realizing the fallacy and the demons that are haunting her. That's like they're not there and none of it is real. And she needs to reclaim her right to live properly. That's what the subject matter gives. And her growl delivers that message. That's the beauty of the song so far. When she switched between her growl and her clean voice is so caressing. In correlation to the subject matter, it's like what she sounds like when she heals. Just a very skilled performer. The sound, her signature, the style of music, the visuals, of course, just love it.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because we don't know Aoife, we don't know her music, have no clue, I mean, even where she's from. When the song started, it has elements of electronic music. It's almost like EDM kind of thing, you know, like a dance track. And I thought we were going to get a different kind of voice. But it started off with this aggression that in my mind, I could see like gravel and ash as that voice sort of hit us. It was unexpected because what came in the chorus was the voice I expected to hear from the beginning, because the chorus is very sort of dance EDM kind of style, whereas this is sort of almost, you know, metal and a very dark one at that. So yeah, just very interesting to see that when she is in the growl, it represents the darkness and her clean voice represents light. That's what I got from that you know, switch. I agree with you about the meaning of this. It's about a person, a woman reclaiming her place in the world kind of thing, and her own life and her own happiness, her own sanity, I guess, for lack of a better description here. There was one line there that I really liked because there's something about the lyrics here that are very accountable. She's basically saying, this is how my life has been, but it's my fault. And I've come to a realization, and now I'm taking it back. And that line was in that first verse. She says, I'll break free from the chains, put an end to the hate, and embrace a life I know I deserve. There were times when I thought that I don't own a worth, and I could never be loved, well, mainly by myself. So she couldn't be loved by herself. She's the one who couldn't bring herself to love herself, to appreciate who she is. And then she says that pre-chorus, I'm taking control, standing up tall, I won't let myself fall. So it's not just that she's reclaiming everything. She's saying, I have enough strength to hold myself up, to pull myself back. And she says, I know I won't be easy. I'm ready to fight. I have faith in myself, and I know I'm all right. It's time to leave the past behind, which is very kind of an encouraging anthem to anyone with any kind of depression or self-doubt or anything that kind of brings you down. Yeah, just fantastic.
Yeah. That line where you read, there were times when I thought that I don't own a worth. I think that's kind of tragic because she went through a period where she couldn't find anything about her that anybody might love. That signifies probably low self-esteem and being lost in the world, not yet finding her place. But then she recognizes that all these things that she's feeling have nothing to do with reality, and she needs to check herself and basically, snap out of the state that she's in and start the healing process because she knows now what's real, that all her demons are just in her mind. There's an element there where she is filled with gratitude just for the fact that she was strong enough or had taken the time to look in herself, to recognize that she needs to make peace with herself, and she owes it to herself to fight for a better life and not to stay in that state and to really claw her way out of that pit of despair that she was in. And I think that's the empowering part of the song. And the duet that she did with her growl and her clean voice, you get to see her entire self, the damaged self and the healed self together. It's of course the same world. So there's something beautiful about it.
Well, in that part where she had the two voices overlaid, I think to me that meant that the two sides of her, the dark and the light, are kind of joined together, and she understands the two sides to herself. Two sides of her, and she has to acknowledge both in order to stay sane, to get ahead. And the dark side within her has to cooperate with the light for her to actually make this push and take her life back. There was a line that you referred to before. I know it's been a journey, but I'm feeling so blessed because I'm taking back my life and standing up to the past. So she's standing up to what she knows is part of her, and was there to symbolize that. Just really, really cool. And it's almost like watching somebody's therapy session, like watching them after they've come to a realization of what is wrong and how to repair it. And this song is almost a celebration of that.
As they evolve into a well-rounded human being, plus with understanding that the past can never hurt you, it's just echoes.
Yeah, the past can never hurt you.
But I can.
Yeah.
Mistakes that I thought were never undone.
Very, very cool.
Bravo. Yeah, beautiful. That sense of immense gratitude that she's feeling, that is even making her emotional. I think it resonates with me. I think on a personal level, that she growls the line where she forgiven herself for things she had done in the past. From the song, it emanates that the worst thing she might have done in the past was to look at herself through the wrong lens. That mindset that she was stuck in that made her suffer. That's what she needed to forgive. That the fact that she did that, and that sense of gratitude is, I think it's the inception of the healing process, where you teach yourself how to look at the good things. You teach yourself how to reclaim back your life. It's a process that has a lot of stages in it. It's not, I said before, snap out of it. It's not really snapping out of it. It's a daily battle.
Yeah, and as I was saying before, like on its face, it looks like the song is a dark one, but this song is actually a celebration. It's very positive. And I mentioned before, what I like about it is the accountability. There's not much blaming anyone else here. There's taking the blame and taking the opportunity and having come to that understanding to make a change. There was a couple of lines, but now I'm taking charge of my own life, putting an end to all the self-inflicted strife. So she's saying, I did this to myself. Now I'm going to break free from those chains. And the imagery was quite beautiful, you know, when she's in those chains that she's trying to break free from. And then also that singing underwater thing where, you know, it's like she's choking, she's enveloped by the water, but she's breaking through it. Very, very powerful, both imagery and in the vocals, the way she kind of put it through, there was like an aggression to it. But again, this is a positive celebration of somebody who's healing and using that newfound faith to get there. And that's faith in themselves, really. Beautiful. Really enjoyed this.
Yeah, the realization that she has all the answers. She doesn't need to look for them elsewhere. There's a beautiful sentiment to that.
Yeah, and that's where a lot of people fail, because they don't allow themselves to think, I'm good enough. And she's saying, I'm good enough, even though for all this time I denied myself that understanding. I have it now, and I'm going to make a change. So yeah. Very, very cool. Thank you, Lost Hate. This was quite a surprising introduction, I have to say. I didn't expect the style to be as such, and pleasantly surprised. Thank you very much for this request. We appreciate the ongoing support. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Lost Hate, for the introduction to IFA. We enjoyed reacting to Faith very much. Please, more like this. We appreciate all your support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate the ongoing support coming our way. And yeah, we look forward to more. We will be back in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.